So you often ask me, what if I have just $50 on my account? Can I increase this amount to like $1,000? And my answer is yes. In this video, I will show you how, step by step. We're gonna use just 2 indicators and it will take just like 15 minutes of our time. And we're not gonna risk and use all of the balance per one trade. We're gonna trade safely and minimize our risk with money management system. So guys, as I told you, I just have $50 on my account and I will put $5 per one trade. The time of the expiration 1 minute time frame of the candles is in 1. For the indicators, I use MACD and on-chain channels to understand the support and resistance levels. Here we will open a trade for $5 for 1 minute. So what we can see here, it was the upward trend for a long time, but as we can see, the chart was always going with the zigzag movement like this. So then it achieved its resistance level, start going lower for just 10 candles and reversed again. So I opened here a buy trade because it's still some distance till the resistance level. Of course, it could be some lateral movement right now, but at the same time, it should achieve the resistance level first and then reverse. Of course, it could be some correction of the price, like we see it here right now, and like we will not close this trade. Let's see. Let's 3, 2, 1. Yeah, we did not. But as I told you, we are allowed to do mistakes because we still have the money on our account. And here I will open a trade for $5 up for 1 minute. What we can see here, it was some downward movement before, it achieved the support level and started reversing in a different direction. And actually we can see a pretty strong upward trend here. And it's still going and going. On the MACD indicator, we can see that the 2 lines of MACD is going up in the same direction. Yeah, they didn't cross each other, but anyway, it's pretty good buy signal. Also, the 4 last pin bars on MACD is green and they are above the 0 level, so this is another buy signal. By the support resistance levels, what we can see here, actually the chart already broke the previous resistance level and it's creating a new one. So that's why we don't look at the on-chain channels here right now, and we more look like on the candlestick patterns. And here we can see that it's pretty strong volatility here, and it's by the way 4 seconds till the end of a trade, and we're definitely gonna close it. So 3, 2, 1. If it was like 2 seconds later, we will not close this trade, but we were lucky and we did it. So now I'm gonna almost double up the amount of money per trade. So that's how we can increase our balance more, but still, like, I'm not using all of the money that I have on my account. So we follow the money management system a little bit. And guys, you often ask me, Lisa, can you do some playlist or the guide or instructions where we can learn trading step by step if we are beginners? And I decided to create, of course, absolutely free guide for you where I explain you everything, all of my effective strategies and methods, also with one of my indicator. And yes, you hear that's right. I'm not gonna talk a lot about this because those people who want to get a useful information for free, they will just go in the description of this video and they will get a guide. And let's keep trading. So guys, here we open a buy trade for 1 minute for almost like $10. So what we can see here, it was the upward trend before, it achieved this resistance level and started reversing in a different direction, achieved the support level again, and now it's just the start of the upward trend. It's actually pretty dangerous to open a trade only on the start of the reversing because it could be just some price correction as we had on the first trade, and that's how we will not have enough time for closing a trade in profit. And that's why when it's just the start of the reversing, I recommend to open a trade for like at least 2, 3, 4 minutes. So that's how even with the correction of the price, you will still be in a profit and you will have time for trade to reverse in case of the correction of the price again. So now it's 7 seconds till the end of our trade. We're doing pretty good. 4, 3, 2, 1. And we close the trade, guys. Perfect. Here we open a buy trade for 1 minute. As you can see here, everything is going with the zigzag movements like this, up and down, up and down, up and down. But eventually our chart achieved its resistance level, starts fluctuating again with the zigzag patterns, but went down till the support level, and now it's reversing in a different direction. Actually, you can trade with this kind of the charts, even though like the volatility here is pretty strong, but you can see it by the other patterns of the chart. It was the downward trend right now for just 3 candles, and now it's definitely going to be the upward trend. And it will achieve the resistance level, and again will go in a different direction. Or maybe, of course, not. Like there's no 100% guarantee that the chart will definitely go like this. Of course, we can analyze it and minimize our risk and maximize our guarantees, but we will not have it for 100%, of course. So we close this trade in the plus. That's great. Step by step we go to our goal. We change the amount of money, and we will find some other chart right now. Here we open a buy trade for 1 minute. So what we can see, it was the downward trend for some time. Actually, the volatility here is really strong, as you can see by the previous red candle. It's really a lot, and that's how we can say that the volatility on the chart is pretty strong. But at the same time, when the chart is moving in just one direction, okay, it's a big volatility, doesn't matter, because we're still gonna close this trade, of course. So it was a downward trend with a lot of the correction of the price. It achieved the support level and now start to reversing. So on the MACD indicator, we can see that the two lines of MACD crossed each other and going up in the same direction. The last pin bars on MACD is green, and the two last pin bars on the MACD is above the zero level. So it's pretty good. And still our chart hasn't achieved this resistance level, so definitely it will go even higher. So it's 1 second and we closed this trade, guys. Perfect. So we change our amount of money and we go to another trade. Here we open a sell trade for 1 minute. So it was the upward trend for a pretty long time. It achieved this resistance level and start reversing in a downward direction just for like 7 candles. And here other people would think, oh, it's definitely the downward trend. It happened again. But actually it started a lateral movement here. As you can see, it's just going like straight in the same direction, up and down, and it achieved this resistance level again and start reversing down right now, because it just creates a new resistance and support levels, and probably it will go to the support level that created previously, and again will go in lateral movements, or maybe the lateral movements here is done and it will be the start of the downward trend. So it's 2 seconds till the end of a trade, 1, and we close this trade, guys. Congratulations, we already have a pretty good amount of money. So let's change the amount of money per trade and we're gonna open a new one. Here we open a buy trade for 1 minute. So here we can see it was the downward trend for like about 20 minutes. It achieved its support level and now starting to reversing. Today we're really lucky on the chart, which is the start of the upward or downward trend. As I told you, it's pretty risky. Especially if we trade with just 1 minute, because we may not have enough time for candle to reverse in case of the correction of the price. But let's see what we're gonna have right now. Actually, the situation is pretty dangerous. But why I open here trade up? Because I already explained to you, yeah, it's the start of the upward trend here. The two lines of MACD crossed each other and start going up in the same direction. The 4 last pin bars in MACD histogram is green and they cross the zero level. So let's see, guys, it's 3 seconds to, okay, now in a profit, 1. And yeah, we closed this trade even though it was really restful. If we close it just like 5 seconds later, we will not have a profit. So we change our amount of money and we go to another chart. And for those who's watching this video right now and thinking this is too difficult for me, I would never do it by myself, I have a solution, guys, for you. This is my Telegram channel with absolutely free signals on pocket option. All you need is literally click on 2 buttons, buy and sell. You just follow my signals. I send you all of the settings that you need to put in your account. You don't need to follow actually any strategies. You just follow my signals. I do all of the work for you. I analyze the market and send you a ready signals. Also, I have an educational channel for all of the beginners, how to follow my signals, the videos and the instructions. And also I do a voice trading sessions in my VIP club where I trade with you in live time. You will never find it somewhere for absolutely free. So guys, I'm waiting for all of you there. The link will be in the description of this video. So here we open a buy trade for 1 minute for $250. Also actually a little bit risky situation because as you can see, candles here is really small and we may just not have just like, 2-3 points to close the trade in this kind of the, charts and candlestick patterns. But here we can see it was the downward trend for a pretty long time. It achieved its minimum point. The support level is created the new one, definitely. And we can see two lines of MACD cross each other and start going up in the same direction. It's the first buy signal. Also, the last spin bars on MACD is green, and the 10 last of them is above our zero level and they're pretty huge, so it's another great buy signal. And also we can see that our chart achieved the support level. We can see it by the downtrend channels and it hasn't achieved this resistance level yet. So that's why we opened that. So it's 3 seconds to 1. We can see the red candle, but yeah, we closed the trade, guys, even though it was really close, So that's why it's better to use a money management system and catch-up system to avoid the losses, and in case of something, just open the next trade. So here we open a sell trade for 1 minute. Here we can see it was the upward trend for actually not so long time, for 10 candles probably, or maybe a little bit more. It creates a new resistance level and starts reversing in a different direction. As I told you before, today we're really lucky on the start of the upward or downward trend when just reversing is starting. It's pretty riskful, but at the same time profitable as well if you can analyze the chart by other indicators. So as we can see, it achieved the resistance level, now start reversing. Pretty obvious. That's why we open a trade down. Also, the two lines of MACD crossed each other and start going down in the same direction, and it just like the start of it, they just touched each other. And the last pin bars of MACD is red. They haven't crossed the zero level yet, but it's 1 second and we closed this trade, guys. So I think this is really great result. We just started with $50 and now we have $963. So that's what I'm gonna do now. I just click on my balance and here I see my save. I go there and here I can transfer any amount of money that I have on my real account. So I will transfer there $923, and here it is. Again, I have $40 that I can trade with tomorrow, for example, and show you another great result. So guys, I hope you liked this video. Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Here I post twice a week a lot of the useful information that some people is selling for really big money, and I'm giving it just for free. Also, every Thursday I do a live streams on my YouTube channel where I trade with you in live time, and you can ask me there any questions. And guys, see you on the next trading session. Bye bye.